Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Get Shirty Football channel, where we take a look at football shirts from around the world. And because on Saturday of this week the Scottish Cup final kicks off at 3 o'clock at Hampden Park, we're going to take a look at both the teams that have managed to get there and see who will be battling out for that famous bit of silverware. So behind me we have the Aberdeen kits. So Aberdeen managed to get themselves into the final after beating Hearts 2-1 in the semi-final. Not bad. Aberdeen have had a reasonable season in the top half of the table. Find it out. Let's see if they can get European football or to win the cup. That means they'll definitely be getting European football. And I have got the home and the away shirts. I haven't got the third, but we'll come back to that one. So the home one, usual kind of Aberdeen style. It is red and white. I think it's a really cracking shirt. They've got the sublimated kind of design through the middle, kind of checkered. 2 stars in there because of the number of times they've won the Scottish Premier League in its various formats. It's a really quite cool shirt. And this one is a fake one. Now the idea behind it is it has got a grey trim there, granite coloured, because if you go to Aberdeen, everything's made of granite pretty much. All kind of grey, that kind of grey, tied into the shirt. I think it's a really nice shirt. It's using the standard Adidas template that we've seen in so many other shirts, but probably one of the better Aberdeen shirts I think they've had for a while. Now, this is the away shirt. This one is the original one. I picked it up from the club shop and got it sent down to me. A really quite cool design. Now, this template has been used in some other shirts. I think Hydrix got it in a red and blue kind of style, but I really think it's quite cool. I love black and yellow, it makes it stand out. Got the sponsor, the Texco sponsors in there, yellow stripes, no name or anything on the back. Cracking looking shirt. I don't think it's been used too many times in the league. There's a few other teams that probably only used it probably against Hearts, or even they might have used the grey one, I'm not sure. It hasn't been used very often, but I think it's a cracking standout shirt. As soon as it came out, I saw it. I went, I have to get that one. So I picked it up from the club store. Now the third shirt, which I did mention, this one here I sadly missed out on. It sold out really quickly from the club shop and you can't find it anywhere. It is called the Granite Kit, as it says, and it is that grey kind of colour. It's quite a nice looking shirt. Now if you look at the logo, they've gone back to that early 80s logo that was worn on the shirts that was very successful when Alex Ferguson was the manager. I think it's a really quite cool shirt. If I spot it second hand, I'll probably try and pick it up. Really cool. So that's Aberdeen, but let's have a look at Celtic. So Celtic made it into the final of the Scottish Cup, beating St Johnstone in the semi 5-0. Well done to St Johnstone for actually getting through the semi-final. They've not had the greatest of season. That looks like they're going to be relegated down to the Championship, which was the old First Division. Going back down there, maybe they'll bounce back up again. But you know, fair play. Managed to get to the semi-final, but Celtic went through. As you can see, I have the 3 shirts from this season. They will be wearing the hoops on Saturday when they face off against Aberdeen at Hampden Park. You might have seen this in the previous video, but I have managed to get McGregor on the back. Cracking looking shirt for Callum. The captain of the team, maybe he's going to win another trophy. Is that going to be their treble, or can Aberdeen stop them? And also added on the Celtic FC Foundation patch on the sleeve there. Quite a cool shirt. This one, the one with the shamrock on it. Beautiful kind of yellow. Thinner hoops through there, 2 tones of different green. Celtic Foundation patch on there. And probably one of the best players this season has been Dyson Maeda, Japanese international. Really coming alive this season, banged on some cracking goals. Outstanding performances, and well-deserved Celtic Player of the Year. He was presented with a trophy for them. And then the third shirt, which I picked up at the beginning of the season. I had Kyogo on it before he moved off to lose. That wasn't a very successful move. Let's see if he comes back after the summer. That kind of camel green that we've seen, and camel design that's been used on loads of other Adidas shirts. Kind of different colour of green through there and the slashes there, green through the slashes in there. Pretty much Adidas templates, but quite cool shirts. I look forward to seeing what next season shirts are going to be looking like. I think one of them looks like this, kind of the blacker number, going back to some of the 90s. But we'll see what the home one looks like. I don't think it's going to be too much different from that one. But again, we'll see it. I'll probably review it when it comes out at the beginning of next season. So Let me know down in the comments, who do you think is going to win? Is it going to be Celtic going on to hit the treble, or can Aberdeen put a stop to them? I look forward to watching that game, and thanks very much for watching. Give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you later for more football shirt content. Bye for now.